Hey guys, what is up? The NeoCubist here, and welcome to my advanced desert house tutorial. It's very easy to do, it takes under 15 minutes. You have your living area with a bed, chest, crafting table, you got an outdoor area with furnaces, an anvil, another chest, and then of course you have your defensive perimeter with more storage. It's pretty easy to do again, and it looks really nice in a desert, and yeah, let's get to it. So for your desert house, you're going to need the materials found on my hotbar below. Smooth sandstone, sandstone stairs, sandstone slab. Try and say in sandstone a bunch of times in a row. It's kind of hard. Birchwood slabs, spruce wood planks, fences, trapdoors, and you're going to need some other materials like leaves and just miscellaneous things that we will get later on in the tutorial. But start off by making this shape. I know the sand is hard to see, so I've sort of given you some dimensions here. So basically make a square that has a 4 space in between on one side and then a 5 space between on the other side, and then add a little thing off here that has 3 like this. So you can pause it right here and make this shape, and I'm just going to remove this now and continue building the home, because this is not part of the home, of course. That's just there for measurement purposes. So let's go ahead and build this up until it is 5 high. So 1 2 3 4 5, and then build all of them except the little side ones up this high. And then these ones on the side you just want to make 2 high, and you want to cap them off with a piece of sandstone. And then in between these you can just add your sandstone, smooth sandstone blocks like this. So this should end up with something like this. So many S's, I feel like a snake right now. And then just put your birchwood slabs on there, and you should be golden. And then go ahead and just fill everything except for the top layer with these wonderful sandstone blocks. And look at this, we're getting some shadows. This will help you guys see a little bit more. Although it is becoming night, I think it's actually a little bit helpful in this situation. With this shader pack in particular, link in the description below, it just kind of, I don't know, it messes with the lighting a lot. Anyways, now that you've filled in all of those walls, your door is going to go here. And you want to make sure and have this spruce wood block there for your door. And I did forget to grab the door, but we'll go ahead and grab that now. Shouldn't need any more spruce wood. Actually, you will need more spruce wood, my bad. And right here and right here, you want to do a stair here, and a stair here, stair here, stair here. And we're going to do a time set to 2000. And then put some trapdoors, open them and close them. It's basically, as you can see over here in this build, all it does is just sort of add some depth, and it looks really nice. And now what we're going to do here is we're going to fix all of this up and make it look nice and pretty. So we're going to add an upside down slab in there. So the trick to doing this is placing the door from the inside and then adding the upside down stair. And then we're going to grab some birchwood stairs here. So that's actually one thing I did forget, my bad guys. And that's not what I meant to do at all. And you want to put one here, and then just a slab here like this. And then you want to grab some fences and put those down like shown here. And if we walk over here, you can see the exact same thing is built over here. Just adds a lot of depth, and I think it looks nice. Now let's grab some buttons. This is one of those miscellaneous things. Just add some texture and depth to the build. It's not really anything super fancy, but I like the way they look, and just put them on all the corners. Oh, there we go. And if you click the button, or nope, something happens. But as you can see over here, it adds some nice texture to the build, and it looks very, very nice. And it's super easy to do, honestly. Like, it's nothing too troublesome in my opinion. Anyways, let's get to work on the interior in here. So let's grab these and put 3 over. And then we're going to grab some stone pressure plates. I think they're just called pressure plates, actually. And then we're going to put those there, and then we're going to add stone here as the flooring material. And then for the life of me, I cannot remember how I did the transition. Okay, so I just did that, and then I put one of these on the end with a, did I put sandstone? I did put sandstone. So let's put sandstone on top of this one, and then it is just stone flooring in here, and then birch wood on the ground. And in here you're gonna have these spruce wood planks, so I finally am getting to using those. And this is going to be your flooring material. It adds a nice contrast to all the lighter materials you're using, and just, I don't know, it looks really nice. And so now the interior looks pretty bland. We'll get to that in a few, but for now we are going to want to grab birchwood actual blocks, and we're going to want to fill in the roof here so that we have a roof on our build, because it's kind of awkward if you don't have a roof. And then you want to grab your fence, and you want to make sure and build it all the way out so it looks something like that. And then you should have a roof and everything. And let's go ahead and top all of these with sandstone blocks like this. And then in between here, you just want to add these little spruce wood things, and then take your fence and put it in between all of them, like shown here. And as you can see, there's a little bit of a roof over here, so it's pretty simple to do. All you do is come over here on your build and build it up like shown. And then you have your simple little roof, pretty easy to do. Just adds a little bit more texture to your build. And now we are going to do the windows. So the windows on this build look something like this. You're going to need to grab your sandstone stairs, and you're going to want to grab your trap doors. And I don't know, I really like the way they look. You may not like the way they look, but in my opinion, they are great. So the first step is to go ahead and put stairs here like this, and actually put stairs upside down on the bottom blocks here, and then do a trapdoor, close her up. And then in between these blocks, we are going to do something like this. We're going to take a stair, 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 and then a stair, and then we're going to put a block up like that. And as you can see over here, it has the same sort of shape. And then on the edge of the top block, you want to do something like that, and then like that, and then put a trapdoor down here. Doesn't matter which side. And how I did this, guys, I'm going to try to add some more shadows. Let me get you like there, something like that. That should make it easier for you to see. You see how the stairs are curved up? So you want to just have the, if you can't place them upside down, like if you're on Pocket Edition or something, just feel free to just do slabs like that, and it has the same effect. And that is window number one. And then we have one more window on the other side, and this one's a bit more open. It takes up the whole entire side. So let's get into here and do such. And then put trapdoors here, 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 and here. And what's cool about this one is it can double as a little secret entrance, but of course if your house is claimed or whatever, then random people shouldn't be able to do that, and if they can, you might want to ask your server admin to fix that, or if you're on a single player world, mobs can't open those, so no worries there. So as you can see, the interior will be done last, but the exterior is still not finished. There's a couple little tweaks you can do, like adding grass right here, birch wood, and then upside down stairs. Upside down stairs, where are they? Actually, I could probably grab it from right, nope. Birchwood stairs. There we go. And then you just kind of want to put these upside down. And why is my phone blinking? I am not exactly sure, but my phone was blinking and it was making no sense. Anyways, you want to put these on top now, and I actually made a mistake. These are sandstone. Oh my gosh. This is why I hate doing complicated tutorials, but I hope I'm explaining it pretty thoroughly. It's pretty simple to do, nothing too extreme. And then you want to just grab 3 flower types. I'm going to do an allium, a red tulip, this, and this. And we're going to do something like that. Have contrasting colors. And then we're going to do the same sort of thing on this side. We're going to take some grass here. And we're going to do 2 there. Boom, boom. Upside down. And then a slab on top. And we'll just pick 2 flowers. We will do... what do we want to do? A blue orchid, maybe? Oh, that's really creative. And then a daisy. You guys totally thought I was done, because I thought I was, and then I was like, I'm missing something. Anyways, guys, you want to put upside down stairs 2 high on this side of the house. Then you want to do it 1 higher up, and then have the top like that. So that way you have a curve and a nice roof. Because I went over here and I'm like, man, this house just doesn't look right. And now it looks absolutely perfect. Sorry about that, guys. And then that sort of the exterior is finished. Now let's just get to work on the interior. We can do, actually, let's just do the bushes now, get them out of the way. Everyone loves bushes. If you don't love bushes, then you need to watch Corrales and you'll love bushes. Anyways, on the sides of your little deck area, you want to just add birchwood logs that are facing up. And then go ahead and just throw these down on top. These are birch leaves, so that fits nicely. And then you can compare the outsides of these. They are the exact same now, so that is pretty cool. And yeah, let's go ahead and check this side and make sure it's the exact same. Yep, looks good. Awesome. Now let's get to work on the interior. So on the interior, you're gonna grab a bed. You're gonna put a bed in the corner, right? And then you're gonna grab some chests. You're gonna put some chests right here. And right here is where your ladder is gonna be, so we might as well build that up real quick. Boom. And now you have a ladder up here, and then we can just put some chests up here for random storage and whatnot. And then in the corner over here, I believe took a birchwood stair, and you put it in the corner. Then you grab a pot, and you put a blue orchid in it. If you don't have a blue orchid, you aren't a cool person, so you have to have that in there. And then we're gonna grab some furnaces here. We're gonna do furnace chests, and then we're gonna grab an anvil, and then we're gonna put the anvil right here. And also, if you check over in this build, you can see we just have one furnace, so I think that looks nicely. And then you're probably like, wow, you're forgetting something, and I totally am, because I did totally put that in the wrong spot. But it's okay. See, that's the thing about my tutorials. If you want to change them up, you can. We can just put a crafting table there, and then we can grab a pressure plate and put that there. So many little things I'm forgetting, like lighting. You want to add torches somewhere in this build. I'm sure you can stick them somewhere. So like right there and right there work, and then of course you could put torches there. And you don't really need one on that wall, but if you really want one, you can just put it down there. And then on the outside, you want to put torches right there and there, right there, and right there. And we are officially done with the tutorial. So if you guys like this video, please leave a like, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I do more advanced tutorials like this, and then sometimes some simpler ones. They're not too hard to follow. I hope I explain everything thoroughly. Please, if you're going to dislike the video, tell me why. I don't mind that you dislike the video. If you don't like it, you don't like it. That's your opinion. You're entitled. But please comment and tell me why. Remember, you can follow me on Twitter. The link to that is in the description below. You can tweet me pictures of this build or any of the builds I do on my channel. Remember, subscribe. You get notified when I upload tutorials like this. And thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like. I'll see you later. Bye. Oh, this is so weird. Why am I in here? Anyways, bye guys.